What is up, YouTube? I'm back at it again, and today we're gonna talk about the Adidas Consortium Triple Black Ultraboost. If I were to nitpick at the shoe, there are a couple things I would have done a little differently. Number one, like I said before, the shoelaces are the only thing that's not completely blacked out. There's white speckles on the shoelaces, and that's because these shoelaces are reflective. I personally would have preferred an all blacked out shoelace, or instead of white speckles, maybe gray speckles or a different gradient of black speckles, and it would have just been a nice added touch to an already all blacked out shoe. And like I mentioned before, I would have preferred all leather on the tongue and leather on the heel pull tab. And this is something I don't think they could have changed because they stitched the Ultraboost heel onto the Boost. Sometimes you can see like this little elevation between the Boost and the heel counter, and I don't think there's anything they could have done to prevent that, but it looks a little messy and a little rough, but that's just a price you have to pay when you want to do all leather heel counters. And lastly, there's actually one major fault with this shoe that really got me, and I was very surprised that for a shoe that was so meticulously thought out, this totally went over the designers' heads. It's the fact that the sole, it doesn't fit the shoe properly. Like, I swear to you, I've tried to make it fit as best as I can, and it just doesn't fit properly. When I put the shoe sole inside the shoe, the sole is too big, and as you can see, it has this leftover and creates like this overlap of the sole and gives it this bounce effect. It's really annoying, and there's honestly nothing you can do about it. It just stays there. I tried putting it to the tip of the heel and the tip of the toe, and that somewhat helps, but I don't know, it should have just fit perfectly from the get-go. Because the shoe sole doesn't fit so perfectly, sometimes it feels a little weird or uncomfortable, and I don't like that. But either way, the shoe fits so well that most of the times I prefer wearing it without the sole. It gives me enough space to wear the shoe extra comfortably. I'm not gonna lie, aesthetically wise, at first I didn't like the panels on the shoe. I thought in pictures it kind of ruined the simplicity of the shoe. At first I wished it was an all black prime knit without the panels, but after wearing the shoe and seeing it from a different perspective, I actually like the touch of the panels. It just gives it a nice little shine that if it was all black, maybe it would have been too simple of a shoe. So props to the designers for that. It took me a while, but it grew on me, and once I did, I'm actually glad that they added it, besides the efficient use of the design to the shoe. So yeah, other than that, there's nothing I would complain about the shoe. Overall, this to me is my favorite Ultraboost model, and probably my favorite Adidas model on the market. It has everything I would have wanted in a Boost model. It follows very simple minimalistic design. It's all black and emphasizes on the blackness as much as possible, and it has Ultraboost Boost, which is the best boost on the market. I love this shoe, honestly, and I love the simplicity to it. I know some people would have probably wanted a little bit more on it, but I love the route that they went with the shoe. If you have any questions about the shoe or anything else, just leave a comment down below. I'm really curious to see what you guys think about the shoe. The consensus with the shoe was all over the place. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I have a lot of content coming real soon. I love all the support you guys have been giving me lately. Any criticism, feedback you guys have, let me know. Any video ideas you guys have, I'm always open to doing different kinds of videos. You can follow me on Instagram, where I started this photographic concept that you guys might like. You can check me out on Twitter, which is my personal Twitter, if you ever want to talk to me or check me out. You can find me on Snapchat, where I post sometimes, but I post probably more on Instagram stories now, or Facebook. And you can find me on SoundCloud, where I'm reposting and liking dope music at all times. So yeah, until next time, take care.
You did what I'm saying.